What's like the most expensive product you have? And like, stop raising the price.
Oh, pricing, I love pricing. Pricing is all about psychology. How you price something and when to raise prices is extremely important. One of the things that we do is we have a super heavyweight cotton sweater that it's like a weighted blanket. This thing is top quality. It is phenomenal. It's very expensive. It's like our most expensive piece, I think it's like $175 on our website, right? It's a lot for a hoodie, right? But we only have 20 of them, right? No one knows this, we only have about 20 of them. So when people see, they'll come to the website and go, geez, $175 for a hoodie, no thanks. And they see our other hoodies, and they're like, oh, some of the ones are only 110. That's pretty good, we'll get the 110 one, right? And we have tons of stock in the $110 hoodie. So they see the really high price one. $110 is still very expensive for a hoodie. But now, it's called anchoring. They see the extremely high price, and they're anchored to that number, 175. Now all of a sudden, 110 doesn't seem that much. Raising prices, or setting the price. A lot of small businesses are very kind of shy, and they're like, I don't want to charge too much. I don't want people to be mad about how much I'm charging. So they underprice themselves. The reality with, as a small business, is we don't have economies of scale. Do you guys understand what economies of scale are? You know, we can't afford volume tier pricing with our suppliers or our vendors, so we get the lowest amount, we have to charge the most amount of money. Our profit margin is the smallest compared to the bigger guys. So we actually have to charge a lot more. Most of the time, the product or service the small business is offering is of a higher quality. So I'm always the advocate, charge what you're worth, right? Don't be afraid to charge high. Don't be afraid to be the most expensive in the game, right? Out of all your competitors. Now you have to deliver on that price, right? But you don't want to undercut yourself, right? Because if you're opening up a store, let's say a coffee shop, you want to open a coffee shop. If you're trying to compete on price with Tim Hortons, you're never going to be able to compete on price with Tim Hortons. How are you going to be able to compete with Tim Hortons? Make a better coffee, make a better experience. That's a big reason why we changed the Canadian name, because our cost of our products went through the roof. But now we are one of the most expensive in our industry, and it's for the better. And one final thing on prices, obviously I'm pretty excited about price. So, final thing I'll say about price is how you set your price will determine what kind of customer you have. What I mean by this is, if you're going for you want to make the cheapest product possible, nothing wrong with that. That's a valid business strategy. But you're going to get the cheapest possible customers. Customers who expect more value for less dollars, right? So those are the ones who high complaints, high return rates, they're going to be a lot of your headaches. Where we went for the more premium model, and our customers, they're willing to spend more money because they understand the value, right? They complain less, they return less, they do the research on what they're buying, they know what they're getting. So how you determine your price is how you're going to determine what kind of customers you're going to have. Love this question. Great question.